Welcome everybody to this open Zoom meeting. Andrea, lovely to see you.
Lovely to be here.
Patricia from the beautiful Scotland, the Highlands there. Rosa, sweetheart from Germany. Natalie in the car as usual. Nice to see you again, Natalie. So lovely that you are here. Tony, my friend from
Hi.
Spain. Agnes from Germany also. Nina
Hello,
from the
everyone.
States, right? Let me let me add some more. Before I forget it, I don't want to leave anyone out. Well, welcome everybody to this meeting. This is it. Tuesday meeting, sitting, listening, just simply whatever seems to be happening or is believed to be happening. And there's no need to take notes or to focus. There's no need to close eyes because nothing can be gotten. There's no need for understanding. There's nothing to understand. And there's no one here already who has something able to give to someone else. As there's just simply this, sitting in a meeting, talking words, just bodies talking, bodies listening. There's nothing more to it. And this meeting will not pull you out of an anxiety attack or will end your depression or will make you free, as there's already no one in an anxiety attack or a depression able to leave it. At the same time, feeling I'm in an anxiety attack or I am in a body or in a depression is this already. It's already just simply what it is, as is the need or the absence of the need to change this. So there's no need to focus or to write down words. The words won't save you. There's already no you to be saved. There's no you in a mess. And this meeting will not bring anything, and not even nothing this meeting will bring. It's already complete as it is, even in the sense that there's something lacking, like an understanding or a seeing. Well, there's no one to see that it's just this. At the same time, thinking that there's someone able to see that it's just this is already just simply this. It doesn't change what is already. And there isn't actually a thing to be this or this to be it. Just words, sounds, swirling around, like the love or the hate. Anything can happen. Crying, laughing, arguing, getting upset. It's just empty. There's no one doing it. There's no one able to get upset or to calm down. So welcome everybody. So lovely to see you all. Jeannie, welcome. Tony, nice to see you. Beautiful picture there. Tara. So this is it. There's nothing else. There may be a sense that there's something else, that there's something behind this, like God who is doing this or some secret power. Well, that's it already. Believing that there's something behind this or within this is just simply what is. And it's totally fine. There's just the totality of whatever seems to be happening. So anyone wants to share something Anyone has something to say? Just unmute yourself and start talking.
I don't know how to turn my camera around. It's just pointing towards, it's not facing me.
Well, it doesn't matter, Natalie. Just you want to say something?
I guess not. Okay, that was it.
Welcome, Hadar. Nice to see you tonight.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, Tony. Loud and
Hi.
clear. You have a beautiful microphone there, so it's working.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I caught your last video, and I was I was fascinated by the kind of conversation you were having. Who's having the conversation?
Which conversation?
Let's start with the basic premise that there is only this. Yes, there is only this, because this is all we can experience. Just this. What is happening in this moment? To whom is this experience occurring?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Oh, well, it's not about to whom this is or not. There's just simply what's happening. So there may be a sense or a claiming that this is happening for someone or no one. It's already just simply what it is. So there may be a sensation that this conversation is happening for me or for others. That's it already. It's just either way.
You think it's happening? You think it's happening to no one?
Well, not even to no one. There is not something else who is a no one for whom this is happening.
How do you know that?
Oh, there's no knowing.
What is your evidence that there is no one
Oh,
hearing
there's
this
no evidence at
conversation?
all. This is not the evidence-based conclusion. There's just simply the suggestion that there is just this. This doesn't need evidence to already be saying that there's just this. It's
But you're making
evidently
a
this already.
but you're making a claim.
Yes, there seem to be making a claim.
You're making a statement.
Yes, calling this a
that
statement. Yes,
that this is happening to no one.
yes.
But the mere fact that you're able to make such a statement that it is happening to no one means that it must be happening to someone because you are the witness of that statement. Is that not so?
Well, making a conclusion that it's in that way you are suggesting it is already this. So the claim that this needs to have someone or no one or something in between is already just simply this. This is not about.
I'm comfortable with saying that I am attending this meeting, that I am attending this meeting. I'm comfortable with saying that.
Beautiful. That I like it. That's it. There's just comfortability there. liking to say, I like to say that I am here joining this meeting is already just this. There's no issue with whatever seems to be happening there, or what is suggested to be happening, or what is believed to be happening, is already just simply this. There's no issue, there's no need to argue, and there's no disagreeing with whatever is coming up there.
No, because whatever I say is what this is.
Well, it's quite obvious that whatever I say this is this already, as it's just simply what is. There's no way around.
It can't be anything else other than what this is.
Yes. And there isn't a
Give somebody else a chance to say something. Otherwise, I'll just ramble on.
Oh, but you know, I love rambling. It's all rambling. So it's beautiful. You know, it's just words. It's like ordering a Big Mac at the McDonald's. There's no more, it's not more special or less special. So, but if anyone wants to jump in and maybe wants to say something, or just feel free, mute. I mean, this is not about being right or wrong. There is no right and wrong. At the same time, claiming that there is right or wrong is already just simply this. This is not about me having the truth and somebody else not having the truth. There's no one separated from this having anything, including the truth or the absence of truth. There's just the love to speak words, suggestions, claims, whatever it's been called. This is it. I love you being here, Tony. I saw you on the Facebook a couple of times. So
oh yes, I do participate. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. Yes.
I wonder why people are attracted to this kind of conversation. What is it that people find useful about this kind of conversation? Maybe somebody else can say, why are they here? Why are you here? Why are you here? What is it you want from this?
There's a lady, Constance. Constance, go ahead. She has the answer.
Nothing. I hate this message. I don't know why I'm here.
So,
I'm serious.
Hey,
I hate this message, but I keep showing up and I don't know
yes,
why.
because you want something. Because you want something from this.
But there's nothing to give anybody.
No, there's a need. No, there's a need. There's a need for something.
No.
Yeah, but yeah.
The
What do you mean?
need
No.
to meet Andrea in person.
What was that, Natalie?
I said the need to meet Andrea in person, so to speak. But it's also nice to see Rosa and Sander. Gosh, guys.
Yeah,
I love seeing your posts. Yeah.
I love
There's
the
nothing
friend.
wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting. There's nothing wrong with a need.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with needs. So, you know, needs are just simply, there's no one separated having any needs. There may be a need for something or the absence of the need. There's no one having needs. Needs are just simply this: the need to sit here and to talk, the need to take a coffee in the morning. It's just innocently this. There's no one behind the need, you know, and there can be 1,000 reasons to sit here, but no one is owning that reason or having that reason as a separated you, able to stop.
Why not?
Why not?
Can I just say something? What seems to be happening here is a kind of netty. I don't know if anyone is familiar with that. Netty. So netty in the traditional Advaita Vedanta is a way of negating what you are not. So neti means not this, not this. So you can start off by saying, well, am I my body? Am I my hand? Am I my thoughts? You see, you dismiss all of that. So that's what you seem to be doing with these conversations.
Tony, a quick question in between. Sorry.
Yes.
Neti, I'm not into those teaching. Neti, is this negating the me or is this negating everything?
No, it's negating what you experience,
Well,
changing it.
okay, but here is simply no one to start with. So this is not neti.
How do you
Neti is
know?
apparently, I have no
How
fucking
do you?
clue. I have
how
no
do you-
fucking clue, and that's why I love this here. Because this is about already nothing, everything whatsoever, bubblegum, cookie. This is completely without any sense, and this is what I love.
It's hypnotism.
No, it's not hypnotism.
Call it what you want.
I'm the
Call it what you want.
hypnotherapist.
It's not.
Well-
I tell you what, it isn't. It isn't non-duality. That is for sure.
Huh?
For me, it
It is
doesn't
not-
matter.
There isn't any
It is not
non-duality. There
Yeah,
is no
they-
non-duality.
No.
Yes, but if you negate everything until you get to nothing, there is still someone. You see, look, what I would say is this. Negating everything is fine. There's absolutely no problem with that. To negate what you are. But if you negate everything, including the fact that you exist, that is nihilism. That is
Well,
nihilism.
Well,
You
so-
see, and so the point is this, that you are the reality. You cannot negate that. You can negate everything else.
Tony,
but
what
not
is
you.
reality? Tony, what is reality?
Reality is to be in the natural state,
Oh, what is a natural state?
to know that you are being.
Well, you know a lot, Tony.
That.
Cool.
And what tells you that you're being? What is
Because
telling
it's-
you that you're being?
Oh, it is self-evident.
No, what is telling you that you are being?
Do you know that you are?
What? No, no clue.
Of course,
Literally.
you can say I am. It's the most fundamental.
Well, there's no one saying I am or I'm not. There's just a body producing a sound and an understanding of that sound and claims and thoughts and suggestions and beliefs.
Everything
So there's
that,
just negation.
everything.
There's no one doing the negation.
Yeah, but this conversation, everything that you're all holding in your heads right now is fine until someone stamps on your foot or your house catches fire.
What's
This is
wrong with just
fine.
reacting naturally? How is that
This-
not a natural reaction?
Yeah.
No, but
You know, if your house catches fire, to run out screaming, or should you just sit peacefully inside
when
of a
your
house
house
that's burning?
catches fire, you won't be telling yourself that there is no one here.
Oh, but there's no one already saying
But
anything.
there's already no one saying that. I mean,
There's just-
these words don't translate into a meaning, do they?
No.
I mean, is there one set meaning for anything?
Sweethearts, let me ask you, Tony. You obviously are here with a mission, right?
That's
You
why I
want-
turned up to churn
Yeah,
things
yeah,
up.
yeah.
I mean, you can't
Well-
have the same conversations every week.
Well, no, beautiful, beautiful.
Obviously.
I simply love that you're there. I simply want to understand what you're trying
Yes, of
to
course.
teach us here. It's obviously
I'm not trying to
but it
teach
feels
you
like
anything.
as if there is a teacher now, and I feel as
Well,
like
it feels like it is to you.
it feels like
because-
as if there is, there is, I don't know, go on, I'm curious. I'm just curious.
Well,
feels
first-
it
Sorry.
feels like it is it feels like it is to you because there's something about what you said that doesn't want to get involved in anything. There's a reluctance to kind of any admission. That's why I called it hypnotism.
So here, Tony, here is a total involvement with everything. A
Yeah.
total involvement. Full the fuck on. Sorry.
Yeah.
And and so I'm really not kind of getting the point, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to make sense here.
Sorry, wait, we have two people. I want to give them a chance also.
Yeah, of course.
Constance and
Yes, of
Hadar.
course.
First,
Yes, of
Hadar,
course.
please, Hadar. You had your hand raised. Come on. What's coming up there? Unmute yourself, sweetheart, and start talking.
Hey everybody. Yeah, do you hear me?
Yes.
Do you hear me now? No?
I
Yes.
do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All righty. Yeah. Hi, Tony. When I hear you speaking,
Yes.
there is another option. How can we speak without having no reason to speak? No meaning for that, just speaking?
Well,
There,
everything that we do is completely spontaneous.
yeah. So
Everything.
why this meeting should be different?
Sorry? What is different?
Why should
Why this
this
meeting
meet should be
should
different?
be different? Why this meeting should have any meaning or of a reason of discussing some subject? It's just a
Well,
meeting, talking.
yes, of course. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. I mean, that's absolutely fine. No, everything you do is completely spontaneous. It's just that when
But
something happens,
who
you
is
own
you?
it
Who is
afterwards.
you? I just want to know who is you.
I am an individual.
But this
One
is a
aspect.
declaration. Just like now we're talking, this is just a declaration. Nobody asked if if you are or not. We're just straight talking here.
Well,
Just
you just
talking
asked me a
about,
question, I think.
direct. Each one can talk about, what's happening over there. I
Well,
don't
you
know
don't have to try and avoid anything.
how was your day, Tony? How was your day? What happened over there?
My day was great.
Yeah. So tell
What
us.
is it you want to ask? What do you really want to ask?
No, nothing special. I'm just asking, how was your day?
My day was great. How was
So
yours?
tell us how was your day?
Well, I
What
had a
did you
very
do today?
uneventful day. Why do you want to
Yeah, what did you
know?
do today?
I just not very much. Went out shopping, went for a walk, did a bit of reading.
Well,
Beautiful.
that's it.
Yes, and
Yeah, that's it.
That's it already.
So simple.
okay,
Yeah,
right? Yes, of
There's
course.
nothing more to it.
for. Nothing.
Of course, because everything is spontaneous. Even every single
So
word I've said so
there's
far is
nothing to
spontaneous.
discuss about. It's exactly. It's so obvious.
You don't have to discuss anything if you don't want to.
Exactly. This is so simple. Or
Then
if you
keep
feel like
quiet. Then keep
discussing,
quiet. If you don't want to discuss anything, then keep quiet.
but asking you just how was your day, it's there is curiosity. I'm asking Tony how was his
I
day.
don't really want to know how my day
Why
was.
now?
I don't
Oh, why now?
know. Why?
Oh,
Really? What are you going to get out of that?
Well, it's
I'm
not
enjoying.
about
Just
something.
imagine. I don't need to
Why
get
are you all
anything.
here?
No reason. Going to have a reason for something.
You see, we've, oh God, sorry, we've
Yeah, there is
interacted.
Constance want to
What
say
is the
something.
name what is the name of
Nice
our
to meet you,
host
Tony.
from
Nice to
Stockholm? You
meet you.
beautiful. Yeah, nice to meet you too. What
Yeah.
is the name of our host? I've interacted with him on Facebook many times. He seemed to like a lot of my posts as well, I noticed. But beautiful forest around Stockholm. Is that near Stockholm?
No.
No, it's not.
I think it's a
outside the city.
misunderstanding.
Oh,
So
you're not from Stockholm. You're from Finland.
No, I live in Sweden, but it's not close to Stockholm.
Oh, okay.
So having a so-called issue with people on a Zoom, having a Zoom and coming in and telling that, claiming that
That's
there's
just what's
something
happening.
wrong,
That's
it's
just what's happening.
And
Yeah, that's
You
just
know,
what's happening.
beautiful. It's innocent, it's spontaneous, it's effortlessly already just simply this. And there's no issue with saying, I don't like this shit, or what the hell are you doing? That's already just this. So thank you
Oh
very
no,
much for this expression.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
Great. You know, that's it. For full-on enjoyment. You know, and there's already no one in that joy or behind that joy able to stop it. This joy is just spontaneously, effortlessly arising. And it's not arising for a secret somewhere awareness cloud for whom this is, which you can be if you read the Bhagavad Gita. This is just simply this already. There's a liking for this meeting or not. That's it. And there's not even an asking anyone to like this or not. It's free. The joy is free. The joining of this meeting, the joining of this meeting, it's all free.
That's
just
true.
but
that's not what the Bhagavad Gita says.
Well, I to be honest, I don't care what the Bhagavad Gita is saying or not. I'm not interested in the Bhagavad Gita.
But you mentioned
I don't say it's wrong. I don't say it's right. There's just simply no interest. And this may change. Interest or for the Bhagavad Gita or the disinterest of the Bhagavad Gita is already just simply this. And there's no interest in reading any scriptures. No scriptures will set you free. That's the freedom already.
That's true. That's absolutely true. It says that in the Bhagavad Gita, that you cannot realize the self from books. Yes, that's true. That's true. Come on, people. Come on, be assertive. Come on, why don't you all be really assertive? Come on, have some fun.
Connie, sweetheart, Connie,
yes.
Go on, sweetheart. What do you want to say?
Hey, Tony. Okay, so you asked earlier why we're here for this meeting, and I expressed that I hate this message jokingly in a way because I love being around all my newfound friends, but I wanted to just kind of so I studied the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads. I did all of that for years and years and years. And when I first heard this message, it made me very angry because I was like, what? There's no me? Where does that leave me? Because it didn't make sense to me. So what I did was, and I'm not telling you to do this, I'm just expressing what happened here. I came to these meetings. I can't explain why I was drawn to it. Something was drawn to it. And I would listen, and I listened, and I listened for quite some time until one day, because I did a lot of studying of spiritual books. One day I had a shrine, I did meditations, I would get up at 4 a.m. to do my sadhana. And then one day it just stopped. And I can't explain, like, I know that's in time, but it just stopped because something, I don't know. I don't want to say clicked.
You just let go, sort of let go in some kind of way?
I can't say it was letting go. It's just something, I can't put my finger on it. It's so hard to explain. And I'm just saying to you, I completely understand where you're coming from, especially coming from the neti and all that. I get it.
I see.
But I'm trying to
yeah, no, but I agree with you also because
at me. I know why,
because books are not the answer, of course. No, I mean all I did.
It's just you can't escape what is. Everything conversation is it also. Everything, there's no escaping it. It's everything. And there may have been like an apparent me like reading books and then putting them away and doing all that.
Yes, burn all those books. Yes, burn all those books. All I did was meditate for 40 years. That's all I did. But so secondary books are secondary.
But it doesn't
even direct experience that counts.
But all I'm saying is even the meditation is also this. I don't know.
Sorry, may I say something?
Yes.
For me, books are not secondary. Meditation is also not secondary. For me, it's everything
primary.
already. It's
everything is
already here. This is about that there is nothing to get. So for what is this here? It's for nothing. Just meeting friends.
I'll say this quite clearly and with absolute confidence that meditation is the meditation alone is the path to liberation. I mean, there is no doubt.
Okay. So for me,
No,
Tony,
there is no doubt about that.
For me, this is here not about liberation.
There is no liberation.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's why.
What
that's
a
why
disappointment.
maybe. That's why. Yeah. This is just really. Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you
There's
want. You
just
want
only
you
there's
want,
only
no,
liberation.
I know what you want.
Sorry.
I know what you want. You want the same thing that everybody wants, which is to increase happiness and avoid suffering. That's what everybody wants.
No.
I guess Tony, you
That
want
is
this
universal.
definitely.
No.
Maybe
What?
Tony, sorry. Maybe Tony, you know, you're in the wrong. I mean, come on, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm exactly in the right place,
Yes.
believe me.
Well, where else?
Definitely.
But this is not about liberation or not liberation.
It's about ignorance.
Well,
that's
it's
the other side of
whatever
the coin.
It's about whatever you think it's
What
about.
is it
That's
about?
it already.
I want to know what is this
It's
about?
about friendship. It's about just being
Oh,
with
that's
your
good.
friends
Friendship's
and
always good.
having a Zoom and telling
It's about
stories.
wanting to know. It's about wanting to know for you.
It's just-
I tell you what
That's
it's
a
about.
possibility.
I tell you what it's about. It's about love. Actually, that's what it's about. It's about love. That's it.
No.
That's all it really is.
Oh, Tony, so beautiful.
Only love.
I don't
all
actually
there
know what love
is
is.
love. Dun, 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 dun. All there is love. Dun,
This
dun,
is
dun, dun, dun.
this
Can
is
someone
like
tell me
a
what love is, please?
this is like a spiritual opium den. I don't know. You're all hypnotized. Oh, you poor things. This is all very neo-Advaita,
Well,
isn't it?
sorry, Tony.
But that's what is. No,
there's
don't. Before you say it, that's what is. What I just said is
Tony,
what
there's
is.
an openness here.
That's what is there.
But one
Oh
thing,
God, you won't. I tell you what, you cannot believe how open I am.
No, but please, Tony, one thing. There is everything is allowed. But
Well, come on, everyone's having fun. The video
wait,
was boring last week.
Wait,
This week it's interesting.
Tony,
Everybody's having fun.
please. There's no need to offend people here by saying everyone is.
Oh God, don't use the offend word. Everybody these days wants to be offended, but I don't think anybody is. They're all having fun.
It doesn't matter. It's just simply what's coming out. Everyone is free here to react. There's no issue with whatever's coming out, but there's also no issue in saying now is enough. There's
I
no
want to
need
take all you people. I
people.
just want to shake you, but I mean in a nice way.
Well,
in
that's
a nice
it.
way.
That's it. You want to shake me. You want to shake people up. You want to stir it up. You want to tell everyone how everyone is not right and you're right. That's perfect.
Oh, no, never said that. No, don't put words in my mouth. I never said that. Never said that. Everything is absolutely right. Everything is absolutely as it should be.
Tony?
Everything is.
It's always as it is.
No, there is no should be. It's
always already what it is, and as it should be.
You're even denying should be. Okay.
So
let's have some other people talk.
Wait, to come back to the negating. There's nothing separated able to negate this. The very negating is this already, and nothing else.
Well, there is a bit of a paradox
not
here.
Negating, the need to negate, the absence in the need to negate. There's nothing else besides this negating this already.
There is a bit of a paradox here, because the point is that a bit of a contradiction, and that's just how it is. See, the thing is, there is this impersonal aspect, but there is also this personal aspect. I mean, the traditional teachings of Vata do not deny individuality. No, absolutely not.
But we are not here for that message, Tony. If people want to go to classical Advaita Vedanta meetings, beautiful. This is not
all right,
about...
I'll talk about Buddhism then.
Well, it's,
I'm not hanging my hat. No, I'm not hanging my hat on any particular transition. I mean, particularly like Tantric Shaivism, but I mean, I'm not hanging my hat on anything. Why are you here? What is it you want?
Well, this
Why does that have to
May
be
I-
something wanted?
May I, Tony?
I like
Tony,
talking to you.
Tony,
Yes.
I think it's very cool that you're here, but I feel bored a little bit. I really would love to listen maybe to Garrett or to Darren. Hey,
Yes.
Darren, you're
Yeah.
the first time
Absolutely.
here.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And
Yeah.
you know,
I was
because
just,
for me this
yeah.
is boring, and
Yes.
sorry,
All right. Then
it's
let's.
not about
Yes.
you
No.
and not about me.
Hmm.
I'm just here kind of sorry. I'm booming out, and yeah, maybe Garrett,
Let's have some
Darren,
other
you want to
people
share
talk.
something?
I'm going
Well,
to mute my mic now.
I just came along to say, well, I just thought it might be nice to drop in and say hi to everyone. There's a lot of people here. It's nice. I
Yeah,
saw
cool, Darren.
Andrea's.
Hello, Darren.
Hi.
I know you from
Hi,
Tim's
Natalie.
meetings.
Hi, Darren. Hi.
Hi.
Darren from Tim's meeting.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw the link on
Yes,
your
hello.
Andrea on your Facebook. So I thought, oh,
Hello,
I'll drop in.
hello.
I've just been hanging picture frames for one of my tenants. So I just thought I'd drop in and say hi. And then Tony, that was interesting. Yeah.
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 Yeah, beautiful, Darren. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Sander. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is it. A bunch of people talking. There's nothing more to it. There may be a sense that this is happening for someone. There may be a claim that this is happening for someone. There may be the sensation this is happening for someone, that it's all awareness. Well, that's it already. There's nothing more to it. But there may be a sense that there's a lot more to it than what we know, or which seems to be claimed. That's it already. There's just, it's not about something else. There's nothing else. It's already just simply this. And there's not even nothing else. And there's nothing wrong with reading any scriptures or doing meditation or whatever, standing on your head, drinking coffee. It's just simply what is. And there's no one separated as a you doing the meditation, doing the negating. There's nothing to negate. There's just simply whatever is happening innocently, spontaneously, and effortlessly, as is loving these words or not liking them, thinking, what a bullshit is this too? And that's it. There's no one here asking anyone to like this or to believe this. Saying there's just this is just saying there's just this, as is ordering a hamburger at the Big Mac. It's not any more special or not special. It's just words dancing around, as is the liking of the words and the loving of the words. And there may be an idea that people are here for some reason. That's it. Being here because you are lonely or you feel lonely and you want to be here because you're bothered by your husband or you don't want to sit alone. That's it already. There's nothing wrong with being here for a reason or no reason. Thinking this need a reason is already this. And this itself doesn't need a reason. It doesn't need anything to be already just simply what it is. Sweetheart, what you laughing
Yeah, I
at?
was.
Garrett, oh. Yeah, Natalie?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering, Garrett, sweetheart, I missed you last time. What's up? How are you?
Yes, okay. I got a little later. I have to go and pick up the wife about 10 to. But yes, everything's okay. I did row a lot with the wife on the weekend, and she wouldn't talk to me from Sunday to Tuesday. What day is it today? Tuesday today, isn't it? But I got to face her a little later and pick her up. But no, but I was very interested. A couple of weeks ago, Patricia said, perhaps I take life too seriously. And I think that was a good point that Patricia said. So I thank her for that.
Oh, did she say it? I guess you said it, sweetheart.
Well, yes, not directly to myself, but I would agree with her that one can take life too seriously sometimes.
Yeah.
And as usual, I've run out of words, but
Sweet.
Well, it's funny, my friend. There's no one able to run out of anything.
yeah, I was going to write down a few things to say. Because having had that stroke, I can't say a good few words without making a note sooner to know what I'm going to say later. If that makes sense. But I could have some bullet points to keep me going.
Beautiful, Garrett.
I haven't got any bullet points remaining.
You're such a sweet guy.
You are the bullet point already, sweetheart.
No, I was thinking, just lately, I haven't listened to quite so many videos like I have been listening to, and I thought perhaps I was nearer to getting things now, if you know what I mean. Perhaps I'm getting it slowly. The fact that I'm not attending quite so many videos or so many, I think what the word is, sometimes I have a blank, but I can't remember what the next word is going to be.
Well, you will never get it, Garrett.
Ah, it's a
I'm
little bit
sorry.
disappointing.
I like your
That's-
accent, Gareth.
Yes, I've spoken Darren to you before, haven't I?
I think so, yeah. It's that lilting Welsh.
I believe you said that you may have had a girlfriend in Glazebury.
That's right, in Brecon, when I was about 15.
Yes, 10 years ago.
Many, many, many years ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I haven't listened to Tim's Zoom just lately,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah.
generally listen to everything in the repeat, you know, on the
Yeah, yeah. He's still at it.
Yeah.
It's been years now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It's funny, that feeling of feeling like you're gonna get it, or you're getting closer to get it, right? And you know, if you're nearly there, if you listen enough, you'll get it. You know, that
yeah.
feeling of, yeah.
And
But
yourself, did you find that you were
no, there just isn't anything to get.
no result? No,
Exactly.
There's just nothing to get. No.
no.
It's just the seeking is seeking. And really the relaxation is the end of seeking. But there isn't anything that you'll find. Or there isn't anyone to find anything either, really.
There's no
I
one
was
speaking
I was
already.
saying to Tim last week, it's like looking for darkness with a torch. It's just, you know, there's just, the seeking is just seeking. That's what it does. You know, so there's never going to be an end to seeking, but seeking might stop.
Yes, I think it is slowing down a little bit for me, so perhaps that's a good sign.
Well, or it might be, yeah, maybe, or you might be very disappointed.
Well, maybe, yes.
Well,
Oh,
my
Darren,
friend,
come on.
yeah,
Oh, it's a
I'm-
good sign, Tony. It's a beautiful sign, sweetheart.
No, it's a good sign.
I mean, this is not slowing or going quick for anyone.
Hmm.
You know, there's no one seeking, and there's, you know, there's just seeking. There's no one seeking. There's nothing to get. There's no one to get that there's anything to get or not.
And there's no
Maybe
one
sense.
and no one taking life seriously.
No.
No.
At the same time, taking life seriously is already just simply what seems to be happening. Being very serious is innocently this already, effortlessly. There's no one behind
Yeah.
the claim or the feeling I'm taking life seriously. It's already just simply this. There's no one able to get that there's nothing to get. It's hard to get this in the absence of a separated you. Able to get this.
Yes.
Not even nothing can be gotten.
It's almost like there's a conviction or a certainty that there is, you know, I don't know whether you feel like this, Gareth, but there's a sort of certainty that there's a you to get rid of. There's something that you need to get rid of.
Yes, it does feel like that.
Yeah, and it's like I'm sure you've sort of looked at that and thought, is there a me? And it's like, yeah, there is a me. It feels like there's a me, right?
Yes.
And I would say the only difference is that there just isn't that conviction. There isn't a certainty of a no me. There's just no certainty of a me. So it's sort of all just fizzles away a bit.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there's no certainty of a no me either.
No,
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was saying.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no certainty of a no me. So really, there's, you know, you could almost say the only difference is between you and someone who's talking about this and seems to have got something is that you're saying that there is a me, and the other person is saying they don't know. It's just a sort of unknowing, sort of nowhere to land with it, really. It's like, it's almost like, what is that? What would I be looking for if I looked for a me? You know?
There's no one feeling that he is or he isn't already. There's no one saying I am. There's just a so-called body producing words, but there's no one inside or separated from this. It's just body saying I am or I am not, or there is something, there's nothing. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing separated from whatever is happening. There's no one already feeling that he is a person or not. At the same time, feeling like a person or not is already eyeless. There's no one in it. There's no one doing it. There's just claims, suggestions, beliefs, concepts, stories, dancing around, and there's, as is the love for it. But the two are not one. Just what's happening. And not even that, there's not an actual thing happening as something which is happening, able to stop happening. Nina, sweetheart, I saw your hand waving.
Yeah, I was thinking about if we drop the story, if all the stories get dropped right now, what's left? And we say this, but what is this?
Oh, it's another story.
It's another story.
Oh,
so basically, I have named, there has been one name in that seeing, right? That's a name. That's a label for this seeing. And seeing and hearing is all really what's happening, right?
Well, as far as hearing is happening, yes.
Hearing and seeing are really making love with each other. And they're not divided. And there's nobody here to see or to hear. There's just seeing, there's just hearing, and they're making love. They're one.
Well, there's not two to become one.
No.
But
yeah. It's but because of the mind always wants to divide, right, and create a story, it seems like that's another story without the me in it.
Well, claiming that the mind wants to divide is already, there's just no way to get to it. I mean, it's another assumption or another claim, which is this already, the claim and the assumption that there is a mind doing anything or there's no one doing something is already just simply whatever seems to be happening as far as it seems to be happening. There's nothing more to it.
Yeah.
There isn't a thing which is non-duality. There are no things. There is not a thing which is non-duality and another thing which is duality. There are just simply no things. Claiming there to be things or not is already not a thing. You cannot find a claim. You cannot hold it. Whatever's happening has no position or edges or borders. You cannot take this. There's no one separated from the totality of whatever seems to be happening to take it. The taking itself is already just this. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, and I wonder whether there is a seeing of life even. I mean, there's
No,
the appearance
there's no
of it,
seeing.
but I don't know whether, I don't think it, to say
Seeing
that
is
there is.
not an appearance, is it? Is it a seeing appearance?
Well, no, I would say there's the appearance, but then to say that there's a seeing of that appearance feels like just,
That's
I
a
don't know,
divided.
a
That's
story about,
divided.
yeah. Yeah, I
Well, there
don't
is no
know.
division already. So
Yeah.
claiming there to be separation is already not separate. It's already the totality of what is. So
Mm.
feeling separated is already not separated. It's already the totality.
Mm.
So feeling incomplete is already completely this, in the sense there's nothing else. Even the feeling that there's something else is already completely whatever is felt to be happening or seen to be happening or believed to be happening or whatever.
It's almost like I remember there was a girl called Ariana that used to talk, and she used to say talk about the view. I quite like that. It's almost like there's the view, but there just isn't a viewer. It's just the view, but no viewer. So you could say just.
Darren, so cool that you're mentioning Ariana. She had the channel with Ariana Reflects. This was exactly when I started to watch about this.
Yeah.
And I love the character because she was so young.
Yeah. It
Very
was lovely,
energetic.
wasn't it? She was
So
lovely. And she was so
beautiful.
excited.
Totally. She was
Yeah.
the first one I in a way messaged also, because I totally resonated with the character. And she was so excited about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
She used to go to Kenneth Madden's meetings a lot, didn't she?
Yeah,
And
she said to me also, Rosa, go to Kenneth, watch
yeah,
Kenneth.
yeah.
That's
But I
funny.
like that when she said the view. I'd never heard that before, and it's I quite like that. I mean, it's the same as the appearance, right? I suppose the view, but it's just like there's just no view. To say that there's a viewer of the view, or even a view, really is a bit much. But there's just just this, and doesn't feel like there could be something separate from this to see this, if that makes any sense.
Well, the seer is the seen in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The seeking is the sought.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Jeannie, sweetheart, you with your beautiful cat. A love story for no one.
Yay. This is my favorite lover. And this lover really gets it. Really gets it. It's just this.
Yeah.
Yay. It is the seeker is the sought.
Yes.
And I actually love the word God because Jenny sees the wordless word God as nothing. As this. Nothing being
God.
everything is this. Yeah, it's all God. It's not a higher power. It's nothing being everything. Yeah. And I think it's beautiful.
I mean, yes.
This is God biting. God just bit me.
we can say there's just Brahman or Shiva.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. Thinking that there is something else than Brahman is already Brahman. It's the same with God. Calling this God or awareness or energy or love
or hot dogs.
It's already the naming
or
of
like you say, Rosa, ice cream.
Yeah. Bubble gum.
Bubble gum, yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
Tony.
Yes, I'm still here.
I'm
Yes, yes,
sorry,
yeah,
Tony.
yes, that's right. The observer, and the observed are the same. True. There's a bit of nugget of wisdom there.
I mentioned the other Tony. Sorry, Tony. I don't
Oh
want to
no!
disappoint.
Oh God, I'm really disappointed now. Oh, no. I'm not disappointed. There is only disappointment.
Well, whatever you say is it already. Yes, beautiful.
Okay, let's get the real Tony up here.
And there's nothing wrong with saying I'm disappointed either. If that's what's happening, that's it. Tony Guri, please, my
Hello.
friend, go ahead.
Hello. Tony Daniels have asked why are we here? And well, I am here because because I love very much. Because here is home for me. On the one hand, because of the words, you know, hearing is just this, or this is nothing being everything. Wow. Each time I hear this, that's just this. But it's not only the words, it's something else. One could say that's energy, but energy seems something, and it's not something. It's the nothingness. This gathering, these meetings, makes obvious the nothingness, the emptiness. There's nothing hidden. It's only friendship and to share the happiness of the absence, the meaningless words. No words, really. Why are we here? I don't know.
Well, that's fantastic.
I love.
That's fantastic.
And
that silence is also within you.
The words that are said here is very difficult to hear other places, but I have found, and here is this freedom, and this certainty, doubtless uncertainty, paradox, poetry. This is why I am here, because this is poetry.
And when you're not
anyone
here,
actually?
and when you're not here, sorry, I was just going to say, and when you're not here, is the certainty not there?
No, it's the same. It's the same. Everything is poetry, but here is like a concentrate, you know. But of course, there's not here and there, because of the reasons this. There and here, they're not different places. But I love being here. I love hearing all of you. I love to see Sander. It's like this, nothing else.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Hello, Don.
Don.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, that was beautiful. I been here for an hour, and I just got it with what you said there in the 2 minutes. You should have said that at the first 2 minutes, and then I could have gone watch Netflix or something like that. But I saw, for me, there was like sitting in a Zen temple, sitting on the cushion, and just listening and just hearing. As I was listening to more of the confrontational speaking that was going on, it's just like it got to this place. First, I was reacting to it with all my opinions and da 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 da, and then it just turned into just noise, but beautiful noise. It wasn't bad noise, good noise. It was just noise, and it was just going on, and it was really just really beautiful, just really beautiful. It's like there's like nothing's happening, or everything's happening just as it is. And what's more interesting, my mind is happening just as it is, just as it is. It's like, whoa. And it really is just happening. You know, it's just happening. That boom, boom, boom. Or Rosa, how do you do that? The boom, boom?
Sweetheart.
What's your boom, boom?
Sweetheart, I'm wondering,
okay,
what's going on there with your mushrooms?
Oh, my mushrooms. Well, I'm not on them today, but they're going very well.
Are you sure? Are you
sure?
Sure?
They're going very, very well. Mushrooms, ketamine, all of it. It's going very good. It's all just what's happening. Like a mushroom goes in the mouth, just happening, right? Everything's just, it's very beautiful. It's like, truly, everything is just happening, right?
Right. You know, and there may be a sense it's happening to me. That's it.
That too, right? Yeah,
There's
even though
nothing
right now it doesn't feel that way at all. Right now it just feels it's happening. And when it's happening to me, then that also is just happening to me. It's so beautiful, as you're saying, because there's so much freedom here. It's all just happening. And there's freedom in that. I don't have to take responsibility or not take responsibility for any of it. It's just happening. And the perfection is in that. So therefore I am perfect. And I don't mean perfect as compared to imperfect. Perfect because this is what's happening. And these thoughts are just what's happening. They're not beautiful thoughts per se, but they're perfect thoughts.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. All those evil little thoughts.
Oh, I wonder though, Don. I wonder, Don. I hear what you're saying, absolutely. But I also wonder, is there anything happening?
Yeah, that's the other Zen temple I haven't arrived at yet.
Well, I wouldn't say I've arrived at that either. I mean, but I wouldn't say there's any arriving or leaving, but is anything happening? I mean, it seems that it's always just this, and it doesn't seem that there's any time for anything to happen. But then I might tell a story about what seems to have been happening. But I don't know. Don't know really. Yeah.
Don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
Here it feels that, I don't know, it seems like Don is falling in love. Hi, Don. Is it possible?
Hi.
Yes, Don's falling in love, I think.
Yeah,
Falling
I
in
think
love.
Don is falling in love, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Someone is melting over there.
I met Don before he fell in love, and I know the difference. It's great.
Yeah, beautiful. Don, thank you.
Mm.
Such a sweetheart. So yeah, claiming that there is something to get or not, or that there's a me feeling like a me, not feeling like a me, saying there's just a you, everything is you, or everything is God, is already just simply this. This may change. You know, the need to do natty natty may just simply shift into the absence of the need to do natty natty. You know, being a follower of Sadhguru and doing years of sadhana intensively, doing Kriya Yoga for many years, and then suddenly just no interest. But there was already no one separated doing anything. There was no one having that interest or owning that interest. The interest to come here tonight may just simply stop. Maybe an interest going to Tony and hear about Netty Netty. That's it. There's nothing wrong about doing Netty Netty or wanting to contact Tony and ask all about Netty Netty and get to the bottom of Netty Netty. That's it already. This may happen. There's nothing wrong with doing Netty Netty, nothing wrong with doing books. Loving meditation and claiming it to be the thing which will bring you freedom is already this. And this idea and belief that Netty Netty or meditation will bring you something as freedom is already freedom. This is free to be whatever it seems to be. Loving Netty Netty, doing yoga, not doing yoga, thinking it's a load of bullshit, thinking it's not. This is free to be whatever it seems to be. There's nothing wrong. Even thinking this is wrong or right is already just simply this. There's nothing besides this able to negate this. There's just negating. There's no one doing the negating, and there's nothing to negate as something separate. There are no things to negate, and there is no you who's doing the negating already. There's just words, sounds, ideas, suggestions, stories, and that's just another story. And the liking to come to these meetings is just simply what it is. Being here doesn't need a reason already. There's no reason to be here. This sitting doesn't need a reason. It's already just simply what it is, sitting here.
I would say, sweetheart, I'm following my highest excitement. That's why I'm here.
Great. Yeah.
And Andrea, sweetheart, you attempt to come to say something. Would you please say
all
something?
I was going to say is that there is no why. There is no answer to anything. You cannot say like why are you can't, there is no answer to why are we here. All we can do, all that's going to happen is there's just going to be a load of gibberish comes out that makes up the story to give some kind of answer. Do you know what I mean? Like there is no why. There is no question and there is no why. Although question and why may well appear, of course, but there is no answer to why. I cannot tell you why I'm here. That I don't know. I haven't got no idea. But today it just seemed to happen. I wanted to do it, but I don't know why I wanted to do it, but I did. Like, it's like there is no why, that you cannot explain the happening. I wanted to jump in actually. Is it Connie? Because the moment she started to speak about what's happening, you notice in the voice it's like you can't speak it out, because all that's going to happen is you're just going to try and come up with something in the mind. There's no explanation. It is just this. And that's it. That the moment we start to ask the questions of why and how and this and that, blah, 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 you're just in the noise of it all. There is no answer to why. There's no real reason. Even if you say because I'm thinking, that's not going to be the answer on another occasion. Maybe it will. Who knows? But it's just gibberish. All we're doing is just like blah 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 blah. It's just gibberish, isn't it?
Well, what else? What else? I mean, it's all word salad. Like Michael
It's
Martin.
spaghetti. It's conceptual spaghetti. Like all we're gonna do is like, you're just gonna come out with like some whatever suits the moment, kind of the feeling, the emotion, the thought, whatever is happening. We're just gonna blurp that out. It's all a fart in the wind, really, isn't it? Like there's nothing in it. And in there being nothing in it, it is absolutely awesome. Do you know, it's like, I don't know.
Wow.
I get
It's wow, beautiful, sweetheart.
It
Thank
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't say what it is. We don't know what it is. We don't know what this is, so we
Who
can't say
cares what
why.
it is? Yeah.
That it's like I was walking down the high street today with my wonderful friend Gunai. Hi Gunai. And it's just like, look, like, but this is happening. Like whatever this is, we've got no clue. But that's what makes it so like, wow, there doesn't need to be a reason. There doesn't need to be a why. I can never answer why I don't respond to messages. I'm so sorry, Rosa. Why do I not go into my messenger? I don't know. It's just whatever is happening is what's happening. And that is the end. That's it.
Not even this, sweetheart. Not even this.
Not even. Exactly. It's
Not
so
even.
knowable.
Yeah, beautiful. Love you. Great. Love the energy. Love the booming energy. Cool, cool, cool.
And I think as well, if you have a why question, if anyone has a why question, and if there was an answer to that why question or a definitive answer, there would just be another why question that followed that.
Yeah, it's like, you know, those trippy like psychedelic pictures that just like evolve into something else and something else and something else. I wrote about this in one of my mutterings a little while ago, because that's no matter what the why question, you're so right. No matter the why question, it's just gonna keep going and going. This is just one psychedelic trip, I swear.
It's a love story for no one.
Yeah. But is it even, can we even say it's a love story? I don't even know. Like,
Well,
I
you know, it is whatever it's claimed to be or not. It doesn't matter. Calling this a love story or hell or
shitstorm.
heaven or whatever. It's just simply whatever it's claimed to be.
Whatever words we put to it is just simply, like I said, whatever the feeling or the emotion or whatever is what, you know, if I'm going through hell, like if all my family just, I don't know, exploded one day spontaneously, you know, like I'm not going to call it a love story, am I? You know, like it just depends on, I guess, like the chemical, your hormones or something. I don't know. I'm a menopausal woman, so I know I'm not in control.
And to come back to Tony, when somebody's stamping you on the feet, anything may happen. Kicking him in the balls may happen. There's just simply no way of knowing whatever will happen when the house is on fire. Maybe, you know, there's just simply natural reality, as far as it seems. There's just whatever is happening, running out of the house, calling the neighbors.
Yeah.
When somebody's stepping on your feet, there's maybe saying, "Get off my feet, you idiot." Or maybe there's an answer in love. "Oh, sorry, you're on my feet. I love you." Whatever is happening is just simply what's happening. There's just no way of knowing what is next.
No, that's it. Yeah. There's no way
Which
of
can
knowing.
also be called
Period.
unconditional
This
love.
is a method. This is not a method. This is not a teaching how to behave. There's already no you doing anything as a separated you. There's just behavior. This is behaving freely. There's no one in the behavior. There's no one behind the behavior. This is just behaving as itself. And there isn't even a this to be itself. So
just one question then. In that case,
Tony.
in that case, yes, I mean, everything is just happening as it is, quite spontaneously. And that's how you see it. So my question to you would be...
No.
Oh, sorry, go on. Yes.
There's a misunderstanding. When there's a claim made, that's the way you see it. There is no one as a separated seer. This is just a suggestion. This is coming out. There's no one seeing. This is not the words of wisdom. This is not.
No, I was just repeating your words. You're saying, well, things are just happening. They appear this way or they appear that way. So my question to you would be, do you suffer?
Oh, suffering may happen. Yes, you know, 2 weeks ago having to shoot my dog through the head with the shotgun rifle? Yes. You
Oh
know,
dear.
seeing the wife cry, tears may come. Yes. But there's no sense of my suffering. No. There can be crying, there can be screaming, there can be laughing, there can be, yes, but there's no sense of a me suffering. There's just full on whatever's happening. Crying when shooting the dog in the head.
So you're experiencing that suffering.
Well, there's no separated someone experiencing anything. There's just an experience, but there is no one for whom that experience is. There's no one separated experiencing the shooting in the head and the suffering.
But that's just what you're saying.
Well, what else? I mean, it's all just words. That's just what you're saying. Yes, obviously, that's just what's coming out. Yes. And there is maybe a liking or not. That's it too. There's no one asking Tony to believe it or to agree with it. Agreeing may happen, liking may happen, not liking may happen. That's it.
This is like a leaf aimlessly blowing in the wind.
Well, beautiful. It's like leaves in the wind. It's like rain falling, like the wind blowing, like trees growing, like bodies talking. It's just dog barking, birds chirping. There's nothing more to it. Yes.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay. I feel like maybe you're trying to get to the bottom of something. I was always looking for the bigger picture, you know, behind the curtain, or being able to see the forest for the trees. But there isn't a forest. There's only trees. I think maybe that is the seeking for this grandiose ultimate, because this maybe doesn't seem so nice all the time.
Oh, that's a beautiful analogy.
It's just that I just don't know what there is to find.
Yeah, actually, that's a beautiful analogy. No, that's a beautiful analogy about the forest and the trees. In fact, I use that analogy if I'm talking about not self. You know, this idea of not self, not being a self, is like being in the forest. You never see the forest. There's no such thing as a forest. You're only seeing individual trees. So as far as individuality is concerned, you're never experiencing a person. There is no entity. There is no person who is an entity. You're only experiencing snapshots from one moment to the next of thoughts or emotions, feelings, whatever they are. So just in the same way, like when you're walking in the forest, you never see a forest, but when you point to a tree, you say, oh, this is the forest. And if I say to you, well, what about that tree over there? You say, yeah, but that's the forest also. So to that extent, there is no self, personal self as a complete entity. That's what not self means. It doesn't mean no self. Actually, when the Buddha said not self, he said not self, not no self, because it's an answer to a question. So if you say, is this thought self? You would say, no, that is not self. In the same way that this tree is not the whole forest. So, yeah.
Well, that's already wholeness. Saying that that tree is not the whole forest is already wholeness itself. It's already complete.
Yes, that's right. The wholeness is wherever you look for it. That the wholeness is always there in whatever particular thing you look at it. But whatever particular thing you look at is already the whole. So
the wholeness is there. The wholeness is there before you even look at it.
Yes.
There's no you.
Yes.
There's only the wholeness. So
it's the wholeness.
The wholeness
is there before. Yes, the wholeness is there before. But when you experience something, that wholeness also permeates that experience of what you're experiencing. There's an integration of the wholeness with the changing experience, which comes and goes. But the wholeness is there before, because there is wholeness whether you experience or not experience. So yes, you're right. The wholeness is there before.
It's already completely this. Saying there's wholeness before, wholeness after is already the totality of what is. There's nothing more to it.
Yeah, you could put it like that if you want. I mean, it doesn't matter what you
Right,
say.
calling it a forest or calling it a tree, does it change anything?
It doesn't
I
change
mean,
anything. It
when
doesn't
there's
matter what
only
is.
change is the only constant, you know. So we talk about change, but what are we actually talking about? You know,
Well,
when there's only change, it's
Well,
just
are
whatever
you
you want to say about it. I mean, there's nothing to refute.
Are you aware of anything that isn't changing?
No, I'm not aware of any.
I mean, there's no one separate. There's no one. There's just, let's say, Tony, there's just
There's
awareness.
just maybe awareness
There's no
of what's
one
going
aware.
on.
There's no one aware of awareness. There's just awareness. There's no one able to be aware, to lose awareness. There's just simply awareness.
Yes, I agree. There is just awareness.
There's
Yes.
nothing else. There's no one able to become more aware by doing practices. Although this is maybe is believed that when I do this, my awareness will grow. Well, that's awareness itself.
Yeah.
You know, there's just, let's say there's just awareness for the sake of giving this a name. It's this already. You can call it awareness, but there is no one who is aware or not aware. There's
Yes, you
nothing
can put
else
it like
but awareness.
that. Yes, you can put it like that. Awareness can appear as form or without form. So it's all awareness, whether it's form or not form. If you look at a tree, that is also awareness.
Yeah. Or it's also awareness of nothing.
Or awareness of nothing.
There's nothing. There's nothing. There's just awareness. Period.
If you look at an apple, you're aware of the apple. If you take away the apple, you're aware of the absence of the apple.
That's assuming there's an apple and a person looking at the apple.
There's something appearing as an apple.
I'm going to say there's no apple. There's no person looking at the apple. There's just awareness.
Yeah, but you've used the word apple, so you must be aware of something that appears that looks like an apple that you call an apple.
Yeah,
right?
Awareness spoke that.
Yeah,
not me. Not me.
I don't know. Whoever spoke it has been spoken.
It was.
And Tony, does awareness, the awareness you're talking about, does it change?
No.
It's sort of unchanging.
Yes, pure non-dual awareness is unchanging.
But then also, also the form and the
that
formless.
Too.
The formless would be unchanging, but the form is the formless, so that would also be unchanging, right?
This is like awareness, coming through all these.
I think the mushrooms are starting. I think the mushrooms are starting to kick in
right now. This is so beautiful. This is awareness happening right now. This, and what this is, and this,
yes, exactly,
and something's going to come over there. Just awareness.
But what you were saying about
I wasn't saying anything.
No, not you. I'm not talking to you.
Whoever you're talking to.
Oh God, I'm terrible with names. Mr. Stockholm, our host. I'm talking to our host.
There's no host here. Let me tell you, there's no host.
That's right. That'll just be the mushrooms.
I'm going to speak for the host.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no host.
When you said there is no one aware of awareness, you see, this is where words are inadequate, because you can say that I am aware of awareness as if you are objectifying awareness.
Well, awareness
is also the subject. So this is where words, this is where concepts. You see, all of these. You see, I agree with what you would say right now, that all of these concepts are just a word salad. It's just, I agree with you. It's a word salad. All of these concepts, but particularly if you're talking about awareness, you can say that awareness is the subject, but it's also the object, because I can say that I'm aware of awareness. Yeah?
There isn't
so it's subject and object. Sorry?
There isn't a thing called awareness.
Call it no, it isn't. Call it a banana if you want. Instead of thing, use the word banana. That works just as well.
Well, it's another thing. There are no things. There is not something which is aware or which is able to be not aware. There isn't a
Yes, but by
thing
saying it's not a
aware.
thing, you're also, but by saying
Oh
it's
yeah.
not a thing, you're also classifying it as a thing that is not a
Well, there is
it
even
may,
not a no thing to be a thing or a no
well,
thing
we could
already.
this could go ad infinitum. I mean,
Yes, because
the words.
yes, because you don't come anywhere. There's nowhere to go. There is nowhere to go with words. Because it
Yes,
doesn't go
exactly,
anywhere. It's just words.
exactly,
It doesn't move. It doesn't bring you anything. It's already what
exactly,
it is.
Beautiful,
exactly,
beautiful, guys. I'm totally with you now at this very point. This is simply a beautiful blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
exactly. These
What a
words
beauty.
don't go anywhere.
Beautiful.
Yet they appear. Yet these words appear, right?
Yeah, like bird chirping, dogs barking.
Yes, that's
Yes.
right.
Trees
What a
But
beauty.
growing.
Darren, what were you saying about awareness? Like, you were
Well,
saying
no,
something
I was
interesting.
asking you about when you speak about awareness, is awareness unchanging? Like, form, formless, emptiness, stillness, silence, all of that stuff,
Yeah,
it's
yes,
sort of
yes,
unchanging.
yes.
But then I was saying, you were mentioning about this is changing. But of course, if form and formless and awareness is unchanging, and awareness is this,
Because what is changing has a beginning and an end,
then
doesn't it? I
nothing
mean,
is
if you
changing. Yeah.
a thought has a beginning and an end. A sensation or a
That's
perception has a
another
beginning
thought,
and an end.
Tony.
It seems
It's
to
just
have a
another
It is
thought.
another,
beginning and
yes,
end, but it
but
would be
that thought is what is. Just in the same way that what you're saying is what is, what I'm saying is also what is.
Yes,
So
of
it's
course.
just as
I'm not
valid.
I'm not
So it's
agree.
just as
Yes.
valid,
Oh
isn't it?
yes. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
valid. There's just
So
validation.
so Darren, if I can just say something. So this is the whole point of any kind of practice. It's to make a distinction or discriminate between what is unchanging and what is changing. And what is changing are experiences, objects, which come and go, thoughts, feelings, sensations, perceptions. All of that has a beginning and an end. Whereas awareness does not have any boundaries. It is unchanging. So the whole point is to discriminate between unchanging and changing. And to have this integration come about and the realization that there is nothing that you are not. Because what is changing ultimately is no different to what is unchanging. Because there is only this
No.
one indivisible reality.
But then
You want
you
to,
are, but I wouldn't say you are that, or there's nothing you are not. I just wouldn't say.
Exactly.
I I
Exactly.
I always feel one of the things that always really sticks out to me when
you think
anyone says
something is
that
separate
is,
from
or any statements like what you really are, or
Yes.
those statements, they just seem, I don't know, somehow just an opinion, for me, that they
we
just
can't get
seem.
away from words. This is the problem.
Well,
You see,
but
you
those
could
state but
remain
the
It's not
you
a
silent.
problem. It's not a problem,
no,
sweetheart
yeah,
Just
Tony.
remain
yeah.
It's not a
silent.
No,
problem.
I like what you've
My
been saying,
best,
Tony. Actually,
my
I
best
think we're
advice is
saying
to,
we're all saying the same thing, I
yeah,
think.
I think so. I mean, the best advice I could give is to remain silent.
Well, you could, or you could just get a run around the house naked shouting. I mean, it wouldn't
Yeah.
be any
I mean,
Yeah.
different.
what silence is not
And if you
monotony.
did, that would be just what is happening,
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
it?
Yeah,
this is not here.
yeah.
There's never an instruction in that sense that it's better to do this or that. There are no instructions given. There's nothing wrong with saying, I think it's better to stay silent.
But if there is no instruction, or if there is an instruction, this is what is arising.
Oh
This is what
yes,
you
oh
would
yes,
say.
oh yes. But here it's not about instructing any so-called participant to do something or not.
Ah, so there are
But
different rules here.
oh no,
No,
it's
it's just the music channel, Tony. This is the music channel
no,
which is
no, it's
playing
not
here.
about the rules, Tony.
Yeah,
There's like,
I just want to get up and dance right now. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You are
yeah,
already
beautiful.
dancing.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, I like it.
I'm dancing with Shiva.
Beautiful. There's
I,
just Shiva dancing. What else? There's just Shiva, Tony. It's all Shiva. There's just Shiva and Kali. It's all dancing. Dancing as Kali, dancing as Shiva. It's all
Surprised
dancing.
no one has used the word
ideas and
illusion
names.
yet. No one has used the word illusion yet. Not once. I'm really quite surprised.
Well, but you know, I mean, it's beautiful. I enjoyed what's coming out there. It's all beautiful. For me, it's all the same. It's all words, you know, it's all suggestions. It's just this, you know, saying there's a point to this or there's no point to this, you know, talking about netty netty, it's all beautifully this already. So I would like to thank you really for being here tonight as anyone else, you know,
Oh,
showing
actually,
up.
can I just say one thing about, by the way, netty netty. You've put a lot of emphasis on there. Netty netty is not enough. I just wanted to say.
Okay,
Right.
well, that's it. Maybe there's more to it. So anyone interested in wanting to more about Netty Netty and that there's more to learn and to get and whatever, and there's maybe a need for this.
There's an illusion.
Tony-
There is a beautiful channel. There is a beautiful channel called Netty Netty TV. I highly recommend it. It's also now putting Carl Rents up, also in English. I'm cracking up with this guy. I fucking love him. Carl Rents. Kartjen, I love
I
you.
really don't like netty netty at all. I really don't. It's the most basic thing. I really don't even like talking about netty netty. I don't even know why I mentioned
Well,
it.
no
It is
need
the
to
most...
talk about this, sweetheart.
No,
Oh, Tony, it's
let's not talk
beautiful.
about
There's
netty
nothing
netty.
wrong with Netty Netty, you know, not liking
There's nothing
Netty,
wrong with
liking Netty Netty,
Oh,
having an
netty
issue with
netty netty
Netty.
netty netty.
It's already just this.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's
It's all
all
good. I
love.
want to,
It's unconditional love.
I
Oh,
want to,
Yeah.
I
You
want
won't
to, sorry.
you won't want me. I mean, look, you won't want me back again. So
Oh, so,
let's
no, ho. Wait, now, this idea, you don't want me
It's
back.
just
It's
something that's
innocently
happening. I
arising.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. So how you know I don't want you back?
I didn't say that.
You said you claimed that I don't. You really don't want me back. How do you know that?
I don't know anything really. I don't know anything actually.
No, and even that you don't know. But you know, saying you don't want me back is this already? It's just what's coming out innocently, spontaneously, like you mentioned earlier. It's all spontaneously, innocently. There's no one behind the claim you don't want me back. There's no one separated there.
I just yeah, no, I just wish that all of you would be a little bit more interested in practice.
But we did it already. There was already practice, Tony. There were
Oh
already.
yes, you said you did a few years of Kriya
Oh,
yoga.
many
That's right,
years.
yes.
Oh my God.
Oh yes, yes.
Nisargadatta, Ramana, the whole.
So what went wrong?
Oh, nothing. Nothing was right either. It's not wrong. It's not right. It's just simply what's happening. The body doing
Tony.
kriyas and mantras and sutras and.
Oh gosh,
Tony,
yes.
I see.
You'll be very pleased to know that I'm a meditation master. So you'll be very, very pleased to know that then.
Tony,
Maybe I could just adjust a few things for you.
I love the underlying humor, sense of humor. I love it. Now I see it's a joke, actually. Cool. I love it. And I already wonder if you're going to show up next Tuesday. I'm really curious. Let's see what's going to happen.
And Tony,
Well, I'm not in control. I'm not in control of anything I do or say,
Absolutely.
so I cannot tell you.
No, it was not the question. I'm just wondering.
Oh, you're just wondering. Yes,
yeah.
yes. Tony, I just want to say, I meditate 2 hours a day.
Oh, do
I've been
you?
meditating
Great,
that way for years and years and years. Read lots of scripture. And I do this.
What kind of meditation do you do?
It doesn't make any difference, you know. I don't want to get into that, but it's like.
So you don't want to answer my question? Oh, all right then.
Yeah.
I'm going to break it up.
Not here. That's not for here. But I'm just saying that.
Round it up, sweetheart. Don't break it up. Round it up.
One can meditate.
Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to say. It's okay.
Thank you. One can meditate and do the spiritual practices in order to get somewhere, and do this.
Oh, you shouldn't be trying to get somewhere. That's really not a good idea.
There's no thank you. There's no separation. One can do this, one can do that, one can do this.
You see, that's why, actually, you just said something really interesting there. That's exactly why I don't have a problem with saying I, as the ego, experience this, because I know that the ego is not different or separate to the totality.
Yeah,
That's
Tony,
why I can
Just the
say it.
ego.
Tony, it's
It's all
so
ego.
awesome. It's
All
so
ego.
awesome how much you know, Tony. I'm so amazed.
I
You
do
know
know a
so
lot. It's
much.
true. I do know a lot.
Wow.
I do know. Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. It's
Amazing.
true. I confess. I do. I do know a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've helped so many people.
Beautiful.
Well, one last question. What type of meditation do you do, Tony? If I can ask.
Oh, please, Dom, don't go in.
I just want to know.
No, let him speak. No, okay. My practice, my practice came to an end about 15 years ago when I realized the self. But my practice was mantra meditation with mantra.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so Patricia, Rosa, Tony, Natalie, Andrea, so lovely to see you. Dom, Darren, sweetheart Hardar, thank you very much for joining, everybody. Have a beautiful night, day, whatever
Thanks,
time it is.
Zanderlintje, thanks for this.
See you next
Thank
week.
You.
Yeah, maybe.
See you next
look at
week.
Darren. Oh my
I look
gosh.
forward.
How did you do that?
What a party. What a celebration.
If anyone
good to
wants to
see
learn,
everyone.
if anyone wants to learn to meditate, then all you have to do is ask. But I'll just leave that hanging there.
Awesome.
That's
No, it's
highly
not a
presumptuous.
business. I'm not promoting a business here. I mean, no, just put that out
Well,
there.
you should be. You could make some money. That'd be great.
No, I don't believe in charging money for this. No. Okay.
care.
So wonderful. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.